start you don't get this information in these so-called churches. You don't get this information in these so-called churches. They're not gonna give you that. They're not gonna give you the truth. They're gonna feed you lies, you know. Prophesy to me smooth things, prophesy to me deceit. That's what our people want to hear. They want to hear peace when there's no peace, like the Bible says. But anyway, Obadiah 1, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1, the vision of Obadiah, thus said Yahawah concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from Yahawah, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. And the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, who dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground. So that's you know, the so-called white man, they know as Caucasian. Caucasian means cave dweller. That's all Caucasian means. Cave dweller. So here, that's what we're talking about. Esau Edom, which is the self-proclaimed white man. You know, it says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, who dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, though thou set thy nest among the stars, this would I bring thee down to the ground, saith Yahawah. If thief came unto thee, if a robber by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen until they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So basically, that's what when Esau Edom come, he take everything. You know, he taking everything over. You know what I'm saying? He ain't leaving nothing for nothing. He come and taking resources. He gonna take over your government too. Then he gonna set up his military in your country. You know, and that's what it's saying. That basically he's taking everything. How are the wings of Esau? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border, and the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that had eaten thy bread. They that eaten thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in them. That's basically talking about his allies, that the United States allies. They gonna deceive this country, man. They gonna turn against him and shoot missiles on this country, man. That's what's gonna happen. Babylon the Great. If you go into history, you go into any type of history. This America had conflict or war with most of these countries, if not all these countries around it, the major countries anyway. America had some type of conflict or war with all these countries. But now, you know, as the time progresses, they make treaties and this, that, and third, which, you know, America, they do what they want anyway. You know, they feel like they want to do some things, they're going to do it because of their military might, which is that sword that was blessed to Esau. Esau was blessed with the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heaven and a sword, to live by the sword. So that's who that, if you through process of elimination, who that boils down to. That boils down to the self-proclaimed white man, which is Esau Edom. You know, and a lot of our people think this is a white man's book because of this image here. This image of Caesar Borgia, you know, that is painted as our Messiah. He is the king of this world. I mean, well, the prince of this world, Salaki. He's the prince of this world right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you do a little research, you can understand who's the king. I mean, who's the prince? Like the king is YAHAWAHSHI, but who's the prince? It's none other than Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You know what I'm saying? Prince of the power of the air. You know, all this everything that's going on in the earth is because of him. The vaccine, everything goes back to him. The so-called pandemic, everything goes back to him. But he'll make it seem like it's somebody else. They say it resonated from Wuhan, China, this virus. But who funded the laboratory was none other than the U.S. government. The government funded. You know what I'm saying? You do your research also. The dude Fauci, the so-called Dr. Fauci, he's also had ties with funding Wuhan and a lot of different laboratories that's in the United States where they just creating all these you know, I can't even put it in words. They just making creations. Like they creating viruses, different type of animals. They got rats running around with ears on them. They got rats. They got microchips and rats and controlling them. They doing all type of madness in these laboratories that a lot of people not aware of. So Obadiah 1 and 8. Obadiah 1 and 8. I'm gonna start at 7. And all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border, the men that were at peace with thee. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There was none understanding in him. Shall I not eat? Shall I not in that day, saith Yahawah, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau? So that's what's going on. Like he destroyed the understanding out of these people. People have no type of knowledge at all. You know, they don't know what's going on. You know, he destroyed the wisdom out of Esau, Edom. It's funny, like everybody trying to come around here, but like drive around here. It's like they leaving and coming in here. That's the major ways over there, you know. But a lot of them coming through here is like funny. But trying to disturb the word, but this word gonna come out, you know. This word will come out. To our people, you better get it, because the end is soon, and the famine of the word is right around the corner too. These men out here prophesying the word, they ain't not gonna be out here much longer. So the Most High is gonna draw his men, and then that's when all hell gonna break loose. So you better get this word while you can. But I might go ahead and just close out. You know, hope the body of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah, Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI was edified the elect. I'm gonna give all honor and praise again to Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI, by Hashem Rakakadash. I'm gonna give double honors again to the apostles and the elders that I learned the truth from, the great men of GMS. And I hope the body of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawah, the body of Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI was edified. Until the next time, Shalom and a Bible ball.